Oh, well, hey, babe. It's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, let's go ahead and have us a quick chat. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. Congratulations are in order for Miss Issa Rae. She got married over the weekend in South of France. I was like, come on, South of France, Miss Issa Rae. I am so here for it. I believe her beau's name is Louis Diame. I hope I'm saying that right. I could be butchering the name. It's Diame. Never even knew she was even dating. That's how low-key people trying to be out here in these streets, and I ain't mad at it, okay? That's how low-key I'm trying to be out here in these streets. You don't even know his name, honey. All right, only a select few knows his name. I'm so here for it. I definitely saw like a year or so ago where Issa was rocking this ring, and I was like, girl, is Issa Rae engaged? Who is this man? I don't think she engaged. We probably would have knew about it. If she was engaged, maybe she just wearing it to be wearing it. Maybe it's a promise ring to herself. We didn't know what it was for, okay? But the whole time, this girl was engaged. And then she decided to pop out of the South of France after her wedding to show us her photos to let us know that she is now a married woman. Now, when I first saw it, I saw it on Issa's page, and I was kind of like, Issa married? Or this a joke? So I'm reading down and I see what she's talking about. It was a photo shoot. And I was like, oh, okay, it was just a photo shoot. Well, she looks beautiful if she was a bride, right? Later on, I see the Jasmine brand report on it saying that it's official. Issa Rae is now married. And I said, okay, I believe the Jasmine brand because I feel like their information, I feel like they actually do the research behind it to confirm that their stories are indeed true. So if the Jasmine brand said that they was together, that she's married, then I'm gonna believe that. So I'm like, okay, wow. So Issa was being sarcastic. Y'all know Issa always sarcastic. She play a lot. So you never can really tell when she's being for real or when she's just playing. It turns out that she is definitely for real. She was really playing, but everybody else, you know, it was real. She is indeed married, and I'm happy for her. So congratulations to Miss Issa. As she closes out Insecure, the final season, she's going into a completely different venture in her life. So shout out to her. And girl, when the hell is Insecure dropping? Sick of your shit. Okay, now I done told you congratulations, but you need to hurry up. Okay. That's that on that. Let's go ahead and move on to something else. Let's talk about some Real Housewives real quick. Let's get into Kandi Burruss. Now, child, the streets is talking. All right, now, according to Radar Online, she failed yet another health inspection at one of her restaurants, and I do believe it's the Old Lady Gang, okay? Now, they're saying that she got a C rating earlier this month, and here it is. They came back a few weeks later, and she got another C. Now, I will say I'm not necessarily sure if it's at the same exact location. I believe it is, but y'all know that Kandi owns multiple OLG restaurants, and she also has Blaze steak food or whatnot, steakhouse. I believe it's Blaze Steakhouse, shrimp and chicken and whatever she got going on. So yeah, she has failed yet another one. Now listen, I ain't gonna blame Kandi, but I guess I'm gonna have to blame Kandi a little bit because somebody, maybe Todd, all right. It was a scheme that Todd set up. You need to get back there in the kitchen and making sure these people know what it is they doing, making sure they storing things at the right temperature and they cleaning up stuff, okay? Y'all can't be out here all willy-nilly. All right, now this happened at the early part of July. Then y'all failed again at the end part of July. And prior to that, I believe an incident happened back in May, where y'all had another issue that was going on as far as y'all restaurants and stuff. So it's like, get it together. Now, y'all know Kandi's supposed to be having this TV show come up very soon. And I mean, if Miss Portia out here filming, but when is Miss Kandi filming? Are you filming already, Miss Kandi, or have you already filmed for your show regarding your restaurants? Maybe she'll use the show as a way to kind of turn around the image of what some people are having about her restaurants, considering she continues to fail. Or I don't want to say fail. Let me not say fail, but she's not getting a high grade. She's not getting a high grade on her health inspections. Now, I want to say she failed, but I feel like maybe they would have shut the store down or something, because there'd be a lot of restaurants out here operating with a C rating. And honey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna want to go to it if it's a C rating, but that's just that on that. So hopefully she's going to use the show as an opportunity to kind of turn around that image, and hopefully she'll do what she got to do in the back of the house too and get that a little cleaned up. Okay, get it together, ma'am. But either way, honey, good luck. okay? Let's move on to someone else, y'all, real quick. She's not a housewife, but she's a gorgeous girl, and she happens to be a singer. Miss Normandys. Now, I did not know Normandys, because as you guys know, I haven't really been following her a lot. I was definitely in tune to her song Motivation. Crazy about the new song she just dropped called Wild Side. And I'm learning that her mom actually has breast cancer. So I'm just reading this to you guys. She's saying that working on the song Wild Side while her mother was battling breast cancer, she says that it really saved her, okay? Now, she's also saying in this article I'm reading from People, she says, this past year, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. For me, this work that I was able to put out into the world really saved me, to be completely honest. Even just being on FaceTime with her as she's going through her chemo and her radiation and just wanting me to update her on how this video is going and how the music is coming, it really got her through that. All right. She said, I got my family through the darkest times of our lives. All right. She says that this was the second time that this happened to her mom. The first time she battled cancer, she was about 5 years old. And then 19 years later, I do believe, here it is, it's happening again. She had to be in the hospital with her mom. I believe it was in October of last year, where she, you know, it was with her mom after her mom had the surgery and everything. So that had to be like a really dark time for her to pull out what she pulled out for this music, for this song, and for this video. She really was able to do her thing despite everything that was going on at home, because that's her mom. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different connection when you got your mom. You know, I can only imagine what she has been going through and what she's continuing to go through. It seems like her mom may be doing okay. We haven't gotten any new updates to know exactly how she's doing. But I definitely wish her all the best. I'm glad that her Wild Side song has been worth it and everything is going great. She's climbing the charts. So congratulations for that. And I just hope things continue to get better with her mom, because that's got to be very, very tough, having to deal with that and trying to put music out and then having a label, in my opinion, that's not supporting you in the same fashion. So you got to really just be out here and go hard for yourself, you know, in the midst of, you know, keeping your mom in good spirits, even though her mom was definitely telling her, like, I'm going to be fine. All right, that's what she said. She said her mama was like, I'm gonna be fine. What I need you to do is focus. That's what her mom was saying. And most moms, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna tell you, focus on you. I got me, because they don't want their kids to really worry about a lot. She says, I need you to be Normandys. I need you to be the best version of yourself. I need you to continue to work. We got to get this music out. We have the world to impact. I'm going to be fine. And she says whatever her mom tells her, she believes that. So if her mama says she's going to be fine, she's going to be fine. But she definitely felt a bit of guilt while out here doing her thing, while her mom is somewhere else kind of suffering. And I feel her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, of course you're going to feel some type of guilt, but, and her mom saying everything's going to be okay. It didn't really help, but it may have helped enough, you know? So all in all, I just hope that everything's going well over there in Normandys' neck of the woods, and that her mother is doing much, much better after, you know, dealing with chemo and having to fight breast cancer. So let's go ahead and talk about someone else. Let's get into Miss Candiace, honey. Miss Candiace Dillard of Real Housewives of Potomac, okay? Girl, I got a few things I want to talk about with Miss Candiace. Miss Candiace, when I Watch What Happens Live, she chimes in on Karen's thoughts on Gizelle wishing death on Ray, okay? And we're going to get into that. She also chimed in on Gizelle and Jamal and whether or not she felt as though the pandemic had anything to do with it. Y'all go ahead and get into this. Check this out.
Jessica L. said, Candiace, why do you think Karen brought up Gizelle's 6 feet under comments about Ray now when it happened 5 years ago? Did you have any idea she was bothered by them?
First of all, no. I think that it came out of left field. I feel like she just needed something to fuss about, because you saw me laugh in episode 2 when she talked about it in her house, because it sounds ridiculous. And she clearly did not wish death on Ray. Karen did tell me that her kids were offended by it. And if they were, then okay, right. Gizelle should apologize. But you're blowing up dust just because.
Okay, blowing up dust just because. Candiace, do you believe that distance due to COVID-19 was really the reason for Gizelle?
Hell no, hell no, hell no. I said hell no. Girl, bye. Like, go get that man. Go to Atlanta and get his ass. Can I say ass on TV?
Yes,
okay.
you can say ass.
Go get his ass.
Evan M. said, Candiace, do you agree with what Mia said tonight, that Eddie is scared of Wendy and that he's on a tight leash?
I think that any good wife should have her husband on a tight leash.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Those are weird responses. She was on him immediately with those signs.
Okay.
That stuck out to me.
It did?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, with the game.
With the game. So we didn't know that they were over there cheating.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I texted Wendy when I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, you guys are cheating.
Right.
And she was like, well, I thought there was going to be a prize at the end of this. Like,
Right.
bitch.
But she looked him with the fear of God.
Yes,
Like, there better not be a girl on that line.
Burning a hole into
Right.
his board, like, that
Right.
looks like it's me.
So y'all heard what Miss Candiace had to say, especially regarding Miss Karen and the whole Gizelle wishing death on Ray. I do feel like Karen was just bringing it up just to have some things to yell about. And for her to say that her kids were offended, I honestly don't believe that her kids were offended. Her bringing her son on the show, that boy looked like he didn't want to have nothing to do with Real Housewives of Potomac when she did bring him on the show. I don't think that boy watched this show at all. And I think he probably don't even want everybody to know that Karen is his mom. Not that he feels like ashamed or embarrassed by her or anything, but I think he just doesn't want the additional attention. He seems like he may be like a low-key child or whatnot. But those are my thoughts. You know, some people may feel like, you know, that they probably was offended. But I don't think they were offended because I don't think Gizelle said anything for them to be offended by. I don't think that she was wishing death on him at all. I mean, death is something that's going to happen with everybody. So what do you mean? Why is she wishing? I don't think she was wishing that on him. I think Gizelle was just simply saying, girl, he probably gonna be 6 feet under before this phase, because again, Ray damn near 30, 40, 50 years older than Gizelle. So honey, yeah, okay, she's probably right. That's that on that. What else? Yeah, the pandemic. I agree with Candiace again. I don't think the pandemic had anything to do with Gizelle and Jamal breaking up. I think that reunion and him not being there to support her and just not showing up, I think that had a lot to do with why they're not together. Gizelle can use this pandemic as an excuse. Y'all was already in the pandemic before the pandemic even came around. So yeah, no, you're not going to get me there. So I definitely agree with Miss Candiace. And I noticed that she was very careful, in my opinion, with her answers regarding Gizelle and with Wendy. So that lets me know that there's still some type of friendship there. But with Miss Karen, the way that she was keeping it honest, I felt like, yeah, they still not where they need to be. And Candiace said that in the last episode. She was like, girl, I don't think that I could trust you. So yeah, I mean, we could kiki and ha and la 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 la, la 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 la. Girl, we could do all of that. But it's never gonna be how it was. So that's dead. So that lets me know that they still not where they need to be, okay? But when it comes to Miss Ashley, you know, it seems like she may be trying it with Ashley. I don't know. But because she has some things to say about Ashley as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that and let you guys get into it. So maybe she was just being freely. I mean, I feel like sometimes Candiace thoughts be exactly what I be wondering as well. But we're gonna go ahead and play that. She also touched on her co-star Mia and how her being on this season was for her, because Miss Mia had a few up and downs. Okay, she had a few up and downs that was going on. So let's go ahead and play that.
My question is for Candiace. I have a two-part question.
Okay.
How did you feel hearing Ashley say that her and Michael are utilizing her other holes in the bedroom? And has it inspired you and Chris to get more adventurous in the bedroom?
Okay, so I heard the first part. When she said that, I thought that she was talking about using her mouth. And then Chris was like, are they having anal? That's crazy. While she's pregnant. And so I didn't think about that, but then I'm like, oh, I guess they're doing anal while she's pregnant. Which, okay, I mean, oil it up, like do it.
I would have liked clarification on other holes. That was
like
a very
I did not think about
response.
that.
Well,
hole.
I mean, we only have a certain amount of holes in our body.
Well,
Thank you.
I just
Thank you.
went to the mouth,
Right,
but I
right,
didn't
right.
think about, because the one time
I
that
think
almost
Ashley's on
tried
the
it,
show next week. Do I need to ask her
you
which
should
hole
ask her.
she was talking
yes,
about?
I want to know, because her butthole was broken, so
I remember.
she shouldn't be using that hole.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
I have a book. Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe it's healed.
Not that healed. That was
Okay.
last year.
Yes, I know. Okay.
Child, that thing is still
All right.
not working.
Candiace K. Sunday said, watching it now, do you think Mia was being disloyal to Karen at Wendy's breast reveal?
Yeah, because so I wasn't there. I was sick. My
Right.
booty hole wasn't working.
Right. Oh.
And when I saw that, I was like, why is she doing all this flipping and flopping? It doesn't bode well. And then you like see as the season progresses, we're all confused by Mia and like the way that she's this person's friend one day, and then the next day she's calling everybody poor and broke. Like she goes through a lot of ups and downs.
Okay, it's
I'm
a
confused.
journey.
Yes.
Got it.
It's a salad tossing.
Right. Oh, wow.
All right, so y'all heard what Miss Candiace said when she touched on Miss Ashley and that booty hole being broke. Because I thought about that too. I was like, Ashley booty hole was broke. How many holes? Like what holes is she over here using with her man? Now I don't know nothing about that anal life. I'm gonna be real honest and real frank with y'all. But I was wondering, like, is that gonna affect the baby? I wouldn't know nothing about it, but I'm like, is that gonna affect the baby that you decided to do it in that direction? Because she definitely says she lays on her side, and I'm like, when you lay on your side, where is he sticking it at? Where is he getting it in at, ma'am? So, I was a little shook and confused. But, I think Ashley Darby is definitely about that life. Whichever way she decides to get it in with her husband is truthfully her business. You know what I'm saying? But either way, girl, good luck. Okay, now I do know having sex can definitely help. You know what I'm saying? As far as, preparing you to get ready to have this baby. But I don't know how it works from the back end over there. All right, when you got this baby in your stomach, I don't know. I don't even know what the baby over there going through. Okay, so that's just some new territory for me. When it comes to Miss Mia and whether or not she was being loyal to Karen, for me, I wouldn't say it's necessarily about her being loyal to Karen. I did think that it was weird. Not so much as because she got the friendship with Karen or whatever. I just thought that it was weird that she would say that Gizelle has a good spirit, a good heart about her, and you don't even know this lady from a can of paint. You just walking into the group. So I didn't even care about the loyalty at that point, about being loyal to Karen. I feel like all of you ladies haven't always been loyal. Okay, all of y'all have shown different ways of where you're not loyal to each other, and I feel like even Robyn and Gizelle had an issue, but I feel like they were supposed to play it on one of these seasons, and I don't think we ever got to see it where they had an issue with each other. But anyway, so now it continues to look like they just ride for each other or whatever. But I think that all of you ladies have had your own ways of not being loyal to another, but it was just weird for me, primarily not because she's having Gizelle back while Karen and her are getting into it back and forth, but it's just so much as you don't even know this lady. Sit back and eat your food. Sit on that end table and eat your soup and eat whatever food you got over there. Don't be speaking on this lady because you don't know her. Get the chance to get to know everybody. So for me, that's what was coming to my mind. That's what I was thinking about. Overall when it came to Miss Mia. But those are my thoughts. You guys leave your thoughts and comments down below on how you felt about today's quick chat. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.